It's race day and our drivers are all out on the grid performing their final checks before we get underway here at the Bahrain International Circuit. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36-mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and it could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakhir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hadja, Antonelli, Charles Leclerc and Piastri, Verstappen, Russell, Sainz and Alex Albon, Ocon, Colapinto, Arvid Lindblad and Behrman, Gasly, Lawson, Gabriel Bortoleto and Nico Hülkenberg, Perez, Bottas, Alonso and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. And now it's time to head down to the track. And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comment, Anthony Davidson. Hello. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Overtake mode active. Overtake active. You've got more power now from the hybrid system. Use boost on the next long straight to get past. Okay, so you've got overtake now, overtake enabled. Okay, so managing the engine's more important than ever. Your main way to recharge will be lifting and coasting, and you don't always need to go full throttle. Try some lift and coast before braking, then use boost on corner exit to get that extra energy deployment. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Yes, come on, we're on the podium. Good job this weekend. That's a great drive. Thank you.
I think we maximize that. It was not that easy with the tires he's managing, but good job.
And as we've said so many times in the past, the checkered flag is out for our winner, Lewis Hamilton.
They led from lights out to the flag at the end, and their race victory was never in doubt, was it? Brilliant stuff by them.
It's time to bring out the bubbly and spray it around. It's our podium celebrations. And back on the top spots that he's taken so often in the past. So well done to Lewis Hamilton. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.